morning, everybody. It's 6:45. We've been on trail since 6. We summited this mountain. I don't know the name of it. I haven't looked it up. I do know that that mountain right there, the closest one to you, is Mount Success. But it's a beautiful morning. The sun is rising. My shadow's with me. And if you look off into the distance, we're above the morning fog. It's all into the valleys, all around us. So the peaks stick up above. And I'm assuming that's our next climb right there. I'm not sure. All right, of course we have the morning sun. It's pretty bright. And then we come over here and we're back in that valley again. A different valley. You see the little mountain just sticking above the clouds. It's absolutely gorgeous. More valley fog. Way in the distance are the Carters and Carter Dome, and then to the right, the first big one, Mount Jackson, and the one that's completely in the clouds is Mount Washington. Alright everyone, I got this on 5X, so it's a little jumpy, but it brings it in a little bit better. Alright, what a morning. We're getting ready to do Mahoosic Notch, supposedly the toughest mile and the funnest mile on trail. Come on with me, let's find out what it's all about. Where I came from, everybody. My shadow, and then this. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm pretty sure we're going up that thing right there. That thing is a mountain, by the way. Didn't mean to call it that, but I don't know the name of it. And right now my mind is doing the 6 miles that I have to do to get to Mahoosic Notch. And then we do Mahoosic Notch and Mahoosic Arm. And we're probably fairly, I don't know about to the end of the day, but the toughest part of the day will be over. Boy, look at the sun shining through that right there. Wow. I gotta watch out, I'm gonna break my butt right here. I made it. Again, it's these little, it looks like a flat rock to you, but basically it's a rock at a 60-degree angle. And if it's got any wetness on it at all, I mean, your feet go out from under you real quick. And that's how Mosey Mike last year broke his tailbone when he fell that way. His feet went right out from under him, and that ended his hike. So I'm just pretty cautious, especially early in the morning when things ain't moving completely the way they should. Takes me an hour or so to get warmed up to where I'm comfortable again. And I find the zone and I go. And I thought I'd give you a little bit of Maine trail time. I'll tell you, it's weird though. How does a trail know it changed states? Because it's nothing like New Hampshire here at all. Maine is completely different. And I'm only a few miles from New Hampshire. I don't know. All right, this one here has got some roots and some wetness, so I'm going to put the camera away. But right there is where I'm headed. Not a bad shot, huh? All right, everybody. Till next time. Hey, everybody, the wind's blowing. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me or not. Look at these clouds blowing through. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm in the clouds. And they're just blowing out. I know, look at this right here. You can see the fog in the valley and the clouds blowing through the mountains. I'm in a t-shirt. I'm stopped. I'm cold. It's August 15th, excuse me, 16th. And I'm pretty cold. Well, I tried to capture this. We'll see if I did. Look at that right there. I know I've said it to you before. I'm a lucky man. All right, she's cloud covered. We're headed up. Hey everybody, it's hot grease. This is the first moment of the day. I got a ruffle grouse. I don't think it's seen many humans. It's sitting there eating a mushroom. I walked up on it. It looked at me, but okay, me talking is making it nervous. But it goes to show you what hunger does. The bird is just plain hungry. He's going to eat. His plumage is a little different than what I'm used to. It's a lot darker. So these birds are hunted with dogs, and sometimes just people kicking them up. He don't like that sound. I didn't mean to interrupt your breakfast, buddy. But anyhow, that's awesome as it gets right there. Look at him look at me. All right, I'm going to let you go, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it, because man, I did. everybody. Down there's where I came from. The mist is still blowing through. It's a beautiful place to be in. It's just magical, mystical. I'm in the clouds. And they're blowing on me too. It's just amazing. Up there, a little higher, I think that'll be the summit. I'm not positive. I'm going to try to negotiate this with a camera in my hand. Few giant steps. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but looks like there's more mountain in front of me. No, well there is, but there's a valley too, so that's what we coach on the AT. Whenever you go down, you will be going back up again. There's no doubt about it. There's a mountain hidden behind them clouds. And there's a proof of it. You can see it going up. Yeah, I'm a little cold, but it's all right. Feels kind of good after that climb. All right, I'm headed back down into that little cut. Okay. We'll see you on the next one. Everybody, that's where I came from. A little bit of blue sky showing. Right there. You drop down and look what you got. Tell me that is not magnificent right there. The clouds have parted. And then before you know it, it'll just swoop in on you. Look at the clouds below me blowing by. It's a beautiful morning. Completely different look. Maine, you're giving it. Mother Nature's helping. The weather, the terrain. It's just a lot different. All right. That's where we're headed. Down there. Come with me. Hey everybody, it's High Grease. That's where I came from that boardwalk. Pretty much been the same thing all morning, but it's been beautiful with the clouds blowing through. And you can still see it happening here. But before it blows in and covers everything, look at this right here. Holy moly. Holy moly. Isn't that gorgeous? We got sun, we got clouds, we got texture. We just sky. They're blue skies. Magnificent. Wow, if this is what Maine's going to give, hey, New Hampshire, you got some competition. All right, everybody, that's where we're headed, right up through there. Tell me that ain't awesome. Here we go, buddy, hot grease. That's where I came from. Look what we got. Oh my goodness. There's a lake down there. I think I may see a boat. Matter of fact, I do see a boat. Wow. It's coming down the left-hand side of the lake. You guys probably cannot see it, but look what we got blowing through here. This is the morning we've had. In and out of the clouds. But it's magnificent. I ended up having to put on a windbreak because it was cold. Oh, she's going to start going away here pretty soon. So that's what we've been in. And perfect hiking weather. You know, just perfect. All right, everyone. See you up trail. Hey, it's hot grease. It is just a little bit after noontime. We've already had lunch. Here we are at Mahoosic Notch and getting ready to do it. Supposedly, it's the toughest mile and the funnest mile on trail. So we're about to find out if it lives up to its name. I'm sure it will. Because just getting here was an adventure in itself. So here we go. Here's hot grease. That's where I've been coming from, up through there. And this is what we're going through right here, a jumble of rocks, big boulders. And they say there's ice here year round, so I want you to, I don't know if you can see that or not in there, but that's the ice. It's no lie. I feel the cold air coming up through. All right, we're headed up. Hey everybody, it's hot grease. That's what I come through. Down around and up through here. You gotta go back down in there and somehow get up over them boulders right there. I'll figure that out when I get there. But I just thought I'd show you, we're in a big ravine. It's definitely a notch. So far, pretty awesome. Ice in a couple places. So far, not too bad. All right, we'll see how it goes. Hey, it's hot grease. I chose not to go through there. I chose to go over. I'll take a little bit more pictures here. It's just a lot of scrambled boulders. It's supposed to be a mile of this. I'm only in at 200 yards, so I got a long ways to go. All right, talk to you later. All right, well, that's where I came from. I gotta go down and go around that way over them rocks, but look right here. That is absolutely gorgeous. And the answer is no, I would not climb that. I would throw the towel in. It's 150 feet high anyways. Okay, I'm just gonna try to get through this scramble right here. See you in a bit. That's where I came from. It comes rerun. It's tough to tell exactly what we're doing, but we got to come back down in here underneath these two giant boulders. I don't know, I'm going to try to do this with a camera. It's really not that difficult. It just gets slippery. Man, look at how that boulder's hanging up there. Holy moly, that thing is giant. It's a giant guillotine. Unlike that little rock back in Virginia. All right, so we got to negotiate up through there and over that big one. Man, I sure hope that ain't a rain cloud because we don't need slipperiness in here. All right, everybody. See you in a bit. So, this is what's crawling on the rocks with us. It's hairy, it's green. He's struggling like we are.
What?
I'm looking at him instead of the camera. All right, everyone. I thought I'd show you this. I'm gonna let him go. All right, talk grease again. You see the arrow on the rock. We go down and under and through. Should be interesting. I'll get the video on once I get down there. All right, everybody. Here we are, getting through the notch. Some areas are easier than others. There he is, he did well. We're coming through this little door. My pack fits through, we'll see. Just scraped through. Pretty cool. I guess if I go under, the pack is coming off probably. Oh, he went around. I'm not taking my pack off, so I'm gonna go back around. I'll go back through here again. He found another way. It's like you gotta pick your medicine. I saw this way, but I decided not to take it. All right, so I don't have to take my pack off. All right, everyone. That's where we're headed, out that way. Everybody, there's the arrow. We gotta go in there. We'll go over the top of that. Anyways, that's where we're headed. I wish I could show you, but I can't get down from here with this camera in my hand. Hey everybody, that's where I came from. We're still in the notch. We've been in an hour and a half. We still got more. But I think it's gonna get a little easier. Man, I don't want to say that too loud, but looks like we're about out of it. All right, see you in a bit. Hey everybody, it's Hot Grease. We just got done going through the Mahoosic Notch. It's fun. They say it's the hardest mile and the funnest mile. I'll go along with the funnest part. The hardest, you know, you gotta be careful, but there's more than one way through. And I think that It's doable. It ain't bad at all. Of course, today was dry. I think if it was raining and wet, that would make it a completely different story. So we're through the Mahoosic. We're hungry as heck, so we're going to stop and eat and headed north on the Appalachian Trail. All right. Hey everybody, it's Hot Grease. That's where I came from. I just come up a pretty big climb, the Mahoosic Arm. I'm on top. We're souped in, socked in, whatever you want to call it. But I'm on top. I think I got 0.9 to the shelter. I'm calling it a day. It's only a 10-mile day, but between the notch and the arm and just getting here, I'm beat. But the beauty is still everywhere. Just look at it. The wind is cold. Wow. All right, I'm headed into the shelter. I'll try to do a wrap-up video tonight. Thanks for following. I figure I gave you a little trail time towards the end of the day. It's a whole lot easier than it has been. This whole top of this mountain is just all moss and peat moss and short growth trees. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so green and lush. I just heard a partridge flush earlier. Wow. We had a little bit of a rainstorm, so it made the rocks a little bit wet, but it ain't that bad. Especially being on this kind of flat one. Not completely flat, but before this we were straight up and down. This is what the trail looks like on the top of Mahoosic Arm. I think the highest elevation was 3,700. We're dropping down a couple hundred, and then we're going to be right by Speck Pond. This is the high. This shelter is the highest shelter in Maine. At least that's what I read. And I think there's even a couple of canoes there that people can take out and paddle around. I'm gonna find out when I get there. It sure ain't warm enough to go swimming though. All right, I don't want to bore you to death. I just wanted to show you a little of the Alpine. All right, that's where I'm headed. Hey, it's Hot Grease. Close to the end of the day. That's where I came from. Looky here, Speck Pond. It is so beautiful. Surrounded by mountains. Again, wish I had a fishing license and a fishing rod. Just imagine what's in here. It's a beautiful spot. Look at the clouds blow through. And then the sun shining on the other side. Absolutely beautiful. The only thing I can hear is the wind blowing and a little bit of water running right here. I gotta go find the shelter. I'm beat. It is 4:40. Early day. I need the rest though. All right, everybody. Everybody, Todd Grease. Look at this beautiful shelter. Spec Pond campsite. It's absolutely gorgeous. They've done a really good job. Very good job. If you look close, that's the pond right there. All right, everyone. I'm gonna make camp. Make supper. Go to sleep. And do it all over again. See y'all tomorrow.